to say welcome to the Fort of Fail Army live stream of 7 Days to Die. We normally say it's impromptu, but this was not impromptu, this was actually planned. Does not mean it's going to go very well. We don't know how our connection is standing, and we do not know what our flatmate is streaming, even though it's late at night. So, bear with us while we, I don't know, we try to do something, anything. We're going to just continue what we were doing and then repeat what we wanted to try to show you, and that was how to start off strong in this game, by the way. So, let's see if we can do that, eh? This is, by the way, part 3, but it is actually the part 1 reboot. That's right. The very first one that we did not upload at all. And then we took off the camera, and we did part 2, which did very well, even though for some reason we could not connect with our secondary device to check the stream, to check anything. And because we are not very well established, or even established at all, or very well known, we do everything ourselves. So that means we have to do all our quality checking in real time as we're doing the stream, and it did not work out well. So we felt that it was just best to stop the stream and recoup and try later. So let's see what we can do now. Holy shit, we have connection. That was the feedback, because we actually got connection. So, welcome to the 7 Days to Die stream. And by the way, if you would like, please go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button. And actually, definitely the subscribe button. We feel like sorry we're still doing YouTube. But we do feel like, oh, hey there, hey you. We do feel like we have something to offer. Boom! Oh, he did not flinch. There we go, and he's not down. So we're gonna go with the Hail Mary. Yes, and he's down for the count. All right, so gimme. There we go. So what we'd like to do is talk to you about. Oh shit, we have another fan who wants to kill us and dismember us. It seems like the only fans we get, we don't have any fans who want to support us, just ones who want to kill and eat us. Maybe we're very nutritious, but I doubt it. There we go, knock to the ground 1 to 2 times, and then we're going to Om with the left hand, and then spear to the dome. That was really rather well done. Didn't expect that. Okay, so what we're doing now is so we would like to repeat how we started out. We started out with nothing. You start out nothing, blind to the world in a random spot, by the way. Sometimes you might start in a rainforest or regular forest. Sometimes you might start in a desert. Sometimes you might start in a very lovely prairie ground. We started in what looks like used to be a forest, in a grand forest like that. But then there was a large-scale fire. And, well, you have to think about it. To put out a large-scale fire, you need quite a lot of living people with coordination and resources. If there's a global event where most of the population is dead, yes, we can understand where that fire will just rage out uncontrollably. So this is where they spawned me. Where they could also spawn you. That's the main point. Sorry, I digress. So, what you need to do is, okay, left click is interaction with whatever you're holding. So, as you can see, using the scroll wheel, I went to an empty slot. What that does? Left click throws a punch, which if you're fighting, yes, it does that, just throws a jab. But if you are interacting with a resource, you can press E to pick it up, yes, or you can just throw a punch. Now if you look at your lower right corner, you got the experience for picking that up, and you also got the resources for picking that up. That is much faster than just walking up to everything and hitting. Oh, what the hell was I doing looking at? Oh, it might have been this rock. Some things, yes, you can only interact by pressing E. Shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, right? Alright, I'm seeing the camera flick on and off again. That's not a good sign. We had a horrible, and I do mean horrible, video the first time, where it didn't even upload because it was like, well, we can't see what we're doing. You have no video. So now I'm really worried, especially since my mobile will not connect to my stream. I had some audio, but I don't have bollocks now. That sounds about right with everything that keeps bloody happening to me, but at the same time I'm not very happy about it. So let's just try to see what the hell is going on. It says live, but there's nothing in the preview window. Oh, I am not happy. I am not a happy camper with this. It's got to be... It might actually be the software I'm running, because it's been messing with me for a while. So, on that note, I would like to say avoid action, ladies and gentlemen. Avoid action streaming recording software is crap. It signed me out of my accounts several times, and when I keep logging in, it gives me this warning. Oh shit. Yes, by the way, the wildlife will attack you, if that's one seems threatened by me. So yeah, avoid the action software. Use like OBS, use the Twitch software. This action one just seems rife with possible backdoor entries to hackers and scammers to get your info. Because as I was having to log into my accounts, it kept giving me security warnings on my VPN and my malware and spyware blocker software. So that's definitely not a good sign. And then of course, as you can tell, me even just trying to chuck my own bleeding stream, it's just not working. I have no idea what's going on, but I have an idea, and it's not making me happy. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This stream is a reboot of, you know what, just whatever. The stream is a reboot of part 1. You start off, you have nothing. You literally have nothing. You have no axe, you have 1 jug of water, you have 1 can of food, and 1 band-aid. You're in a random place, right? What you want to do is start collecting fibers, plant fibers. You want to start collecting wood, and you want to start collecting small rocks, right? The reason for this is the lowest quality crafting gear for what you will need to survive. Okay? The plant fibers will help you use for both using weaving mesh or plant armor, if you want to call it, hats, gloves, whatever. It's going to protect you against the elements. It's also going to use as rope. So when you pick up a bit of wood and rock, you can make an axe or a spear, like I have here and here. You see that spear? It has wood, rock, and what looks like rope, but still could be plant fibers. If you ever seen like a bamboo stock, like a very thin new one, that thing is damn near indestructible. You add some humidity or you soak it in water, you could tell you that thing in like knots upon knots, and it will not bend or break. So there you go. Once you have some of these things, then you can go ahead and craft stuff. You want to craft bandages, you'll want to craft a stone axe and a stone spear. Again, see? Small stone, plant fibers, and wood. That is your main thing. The next immediate thing is you're going to want to find a place to hole up in. By the way, trash and empty, or what looks like empty, or just anything that can hold something is your friend. Walk up to a backpack. This is empty because, of course, I already checked it. That sounded like a snake. No snakes, please. I hate me a damn snake. And then, of course, anything like rubbish, trash, coolers, the trunk of a car, or empty box, or what still could be labeled as trash. I mean anything. If it looks like it can hold something, it will probably hold something. Like, for instance, this mailbox. See? Empty mailbox. It's empty because I ransacked the absolute shit out of it. You walk into a house, you have cupboards, empty cabinets, you have coffee makers, refrigerators, trash cans, toilets, laundry baskets. What the hell is this door doing open and almost damaged? There we go. I mean, basically, yes, you can think about it in real life. If you were open to the toilet, and no, not the front part, but I mean the back lid, where it has not touched urine or feces, yes, you can actually get a good, like, depending on the toilet, 2 gallons, gallon and a half of untouched water. And even if you're still worried about it, you can go ahead and boil it, and then you have clean water. And that actually makes sense in a post-apocalyptic sense of the world. Now, then of course what you're going to want to do after... shit. And there you go, that's another thing. In this game, noise is everything. So you remember Fallout, Skyrim, sneaking about, crouching, there you go. You can see in the lower left-hand corner my visibility and my noise. As I walk around, I'm making noise. If I swing something, I'll make a noise. But if I stand still, it drops down, eh? And it works even better at night, and you can get sneak and bonus damage attacks for it. But, as I was saying and going into, you need resources to craft anything from wood, or build, refine, or even reinforce anything with wood. Obviously, you need that wood. This is a survival horror crafting game. So those of you who played anything like Minecraft or Ark Survival Evolved or anything like such, you understand the premise. Or even, you know, some RPGs or MMORPGs. If you played, like, what was it, New World? It's not out yet, but if you're in the beta, oh my god, that is awesome. Or, I mean, even things like anything with resource heavy implementation. I'm thinking of old school games here, like Warhammer, or Dark Age of Camelot. The reason is you needed those, or even actually, yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. You needed these resources to reinforce your defenses, to craft new weapons, or to, you know, there's a wide plethora of things. Holy shit, I cannot talk today. So, for example, that's a damn snake. Where the hell's a snake? Son of a bitch. I hate me a snake. They get you poisoned, give you diseases. I will not be bit me by a damn snake. Alright, anyway. So, see, a zombie could literally tear through this cloth. There's not much here. Look, I can do it myself. Literally one hit. Oh my god, I'm in here and I'm going to attack you, eat your brains, and chew on your ankles. So what you need to do is you need to reinforce. You grab some wood, chop down a damn tree, you hit right... Okay, so I was saying, left click interacts with it. You can damage stuff, do stuff, whatever. I can damage this trash pile and make it go boom, look at that, never like it existed. Then you walk up to something, hit right click, that's wood, built or reinforced, and look at that, I can rebuild it. I can make it stronger, better, faster. That maybe not faster, but, you know, stronger and better. This is not Daft Punk. So you get the idea, and honestly, you need to do this, because if you don't, you're asking for it, literally. And then you have areas like this lower. What the hell? That sounded like a screamer. There's areas like this lower part where there's nothing there. Oh, and this particular case there is, where you can rebuild it. But these other areas, like this one, which I opened up, I will have to build something to recreate that defense. And to be honest, wood is honestly not that great when you're trying to defend yourself against something that literally has no care in the universe over its own safety. I mean that literally. No, really? It will not let me... Oh, okay, it will. Nope. It's a weird angle, it is. There we go. And that does happen in this game. There's a very weird angle sometimes. Okay, so that's the curtains, but as you can see, this area of the brick is weakened. So they can start there. They might have an easier time going there since there's less brick, or they can go through the wood. This game is that, literally that, serious. Everything here, it looks like it was burnt from the bottom. The top half looks in better shape, so I will need to build me some blocks or a ladder to reinforce everything over time if I wanted to stay here. These bricks I will either have to completely destroy or build up research, build a smeld, and basically reinforce these bricks. Or this is basically what I like to call temporary housing. They will normally start you off in a area close to... Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, there's two of them. They will start you off in an area close to a house like this, which you can use for your starting base of operations, and I highly recommend you do that. It does not mean you have to stay there, but you definitely want a place where you can hide out at night, because enemies come out stronger, faster, stronger, better, and faster. That's right, that is some Daft Punk reference there, at night. And every 7 nights, when the blood moon hits, that's when you're basically shit out of luck, ain't you? So if you don't have enough defenses built, you're going to die. I say that not in jest, because you will bloody die. It's this game is no joke, and that's actually why it's called 7 Days to Die, because you have 7 days to bleed and die. I've been playing this for a while, and only very seldom have I actually survived a blood moon. It's not something you want to do solo at all, and it's definitely not something you want to do without like a trench built around your place, like a moat with several rows of spiked teeth, barbed wire, some maybe automatic turrets, steel reinforced walls, because I was even with all of that and underground, like about 2-3 stores, and they still came through all that and killed me. That is absolutely correct and on the nose. I'm not joking, ladies and gentlemen. So what happens then is, well, what am I doing wrong? Well, basically everything, and that's why we're trying to tell you or show you what you need to do to basically get better. Get better. That sounds so like an Active Blizzard thing. Get good, get better. But no, we're serious in every way. What you need to do then is basically just let's see here. You want to oh, that's right, we mentioned it in the other one. So as you can see here on our map, we did some reconnaissance. There's something down here, and then there's definitely a house up here. You want food and water, because you will not have the stuff to craft food and water. You will not have the weapons, skill sets, or tools to hunt and gather food and water right off the bat. So the best thing you can do right off the bat when you're like level 1 to 3 is get to an area where there is stuff to loot. However, I warn you, where there is something to loot, especially a house, there's going to be Zeds, zombies, enemies, whatever you want to call it, AI, bastards, they're there. And the way that they've updated this game, it's made it incredible, because I still get jump scares. I never used to get jump scared when I play this game. Now I get jump scared like every time it's nightfall and I can't see shit, and I'm trying to hide out in a house, and then something jumps out. I'm not shitting you, something jumps out the closet, and then I piss myself. Let's see here. We are not far. Let's see if we can get to where we would like to go. Do. With the doo-doo in... Oh, wait, doo-doo. That does not sound right. We're going to skip the doo-doo, and we're going to go straight to how do you do. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. La 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 la. Yeah. Ooh, some trash. Yes, some trash we have not gathered yet. There we go, some nails. I know it seems rather unimportant in poultry at the time, but trust me, when you're trying to craft like a pipe bomb, you want those bloody nails, you do. How you doing, mate? The fire... Okay, so as you can see, we're coming across the boundary here. We're about to get to the edge of the fire zone where there was a fire, and to the iced skin, it's basically like armor. Oh shit. It takes forever to take them down. I'm not joking. I am not joking. But, okay, so I digress. This area, in case you can't tell, see, there's nothing much growing there. There's a shitload growing here. But as you can see with all the color, this is a great zone because, look, has... What the hell is that? Yeah, that has that stuff, and then it has this other stuff called Cotoon plant. Yeah, the Cotoon and the I'm not going to bother. It has plants. It has other plants that you can go ahead and resource for crafting materials, including, look at this, the snooberry plant. Snooberry. Yeah, so if you want to act like a snoob, you can go ahead and collect a snooberry plant. And then, of course, plants like that actually give you stuff to use for health and stamina. Look at that. Nom, 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 nom. Yummy. Although it looked... Why did it look like a piece of cornbread? You know what? Let's just move past that. That's fine. So there you go. We have an area here that we can... I know for a fact that we did already ransack, but we're just using this as a reboot. Ooh, did we check the Barbie? Yeah, no, we did not, and it's fine because there's nothing there. Okay, I know we've been here before, but just bear with me, So this was all boarded up. There was a rack hanging here with some clothing. In fact, you can see, I think we have one item, 2 items equipped. You can't see the helmet because we have a hoodie up. But we have a hoodie, we are barefoot, nothing else. In fact, we need to make some stuff. And we already left without doing it. Shite. Alright, well, there you go. We wanted to give you the reboot of episode 1 and why and what you need to do. And there you have it. Everything we've talked about. Now we're going to get right into episode 2. Reboot. Because we did episode 2, but it was really episode 1. And we had to redo episode 1 because episode 1 didn't do. And now we're on episode 3, which is a reboot of episode 1. And now we have to reboot oh, for fuck. You know what? Never mind. It's just yeah, never mind. But shit. Yeah, this is we're doing episodes 1 through 3 here. Let's just put it that way. God. This is getting confusing. Even for me. Sorry. Now I see why no one follows me. Or watches me. Or cares to listen to me. Or cares at all. Shit. Now I'm depressed. Alright, never mind. Time for that later. This is the end of the world. I'm all alone. No one cares. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. There we go. That's what I'm saying. No, seriously though, if you're having a hard time 2020, especially around the holidays, drop me a line. I'd love to talk to you. Trust me, I've been through it all. Trust me, I've actually been through it all. I am willing to listen and provide support. No joke. But anyway, enough about that. So, after you've collected enough beginner resources, what you're going to do is it will actually give you some things to start out with at the very beginning to help you build some experience. Me, I showed you other ways to build experience by hoarding resources, killing enemies, and minor crafting. But if you look in the upper right corner, it's going to give you some primary objectives to get you used to the game. And these are very important, by the way. See, things I didn't even do. Craft a bedroll. Without a bedroll, you have nowhere to respawn. So if I die, that means they're going to respawn me in a completely random area, and I lose all my shit. I am not having that. So we're going to craft a bedroll, and again, plant fibers, like we said. Go ahead and hit the grass, whatever, literally, and you'll create a bedroll. 2, 1, booyah, there we go. And then, of course, just as crazy as it sounds, place the damn bedroll. So we're going to want to find a safe spot. There is no safe spot in this house because, well, we told you why. So screw it, we're just going to place... Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove this damn couch because it doesn't need to be here. There we go. Yep. It's a sectional. Good for them. Hopefully they got a good deal on that. Oh, it's a 3-piece sectional. Wow. You don't see those many anymore. We don't need the plant. Okay, that's going to take forever. Because we were going to... Actually, no, yeah, we wanted to put in the corner. So we're just going to pick up... Oh, no, I'm not going to repair the damn plant. We're just going to... Yeah, we're making a lot of noise. So there you go. If we crouch down, you can actually see the noise you make. We're inside, so it's dampened, but we're still making noise. If you can see, we stop, it'll actually go down. Look at that. Yeah. So we're going to stand and hack this thing to pieces. Because we do not care. There we go. We actually leveled up doing that. Alright. And we're going to place our bedroll here because we feel it's safe here for some reason. It's definitely not, by the way, because it's right by the door, which means we were going to get mold, literally mold, when the first thing enters. But it sounds cool and brave, so there we go. Boom! Look at that! You heard the noise. New journal entry bedroll. Quest completed. Yes, yes, yes. Congratulations. All that. Alright, so craft a stone axe. So we're going to take this stone axe and act like it never happened. We're going to scrap it. Yes, and then we're going to build a stone axe. Because we have the wood, the fiber, and the stone, just like we told you to collect right off the bat. And then boom, look at that. We did another quest. Yes, we got more experience. Oh my god, I'm so good. It's like I've done this before. Anyway, now this is the important part, because as we showed you before, we're basically naked, and if you've ever had those dreams before, it's very uncomfortable, very awkward, you know what I mean? So we're going to create some pants and a shirt, even though we don't need the damn shirt. We're still going to do it because it's required for the quest. 2, 1, blah blah blah. We definitely do need the pants though. We do need the pants. Look at that, now we have pants. We don't need that, so we're going to scrap it. Okay, what is next? Oh, it actually wanted us to wear it, didn't it? No, of course. Of course. Yeah, we can see that. Stupid, but we can see that. Okay. La la la. And then, of course, it wants us to wear this bloody thing. We might be able to see our helmet. Yes, there he is. There's the football helmet. But we're not keeping it because the hoodie is way better. More heat insulation. It makes us hotter in the sun, but we're not in the desert, so we're not worried. And now we need a wooden club. We have a spear and a axe. The club is complete blunt damage. There's actually different damage. There's slashing damage, piercing damage, and blunt damage. Just like any good RPG should have. So we're going to craft a blunt damage weapon. Once you find your first mole, you will never need the club again because the mole just decimates them, right? Alright, and then this is my favorite. Oh shit. The bow and arrow, we are not deconstructing that. In fact, we are repairing that because it's a level 2. But it wants us to craft 1, and you only have level 1 until you level it up. So we'll create it, and then we're going to promptly scrap it because we'd rather have the level 2. But we do need ammo. That is actually true. When it rhymes unintentionally, it feels like a joke. We're going to craft 10. You will need way, way, way more than 10, by the way. But the hell is this? Just got a weird email. Phone is off. Got a weird email for something non-related to anything I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Actually, no, we're going to make 10 more. Can we make 10 more? Yes, we can. Only because depending on where you hit, and honestly, depending on the zombie, you could be getting like headshot after headshot. I'm such low level, they will keep coming at you. I mean, they're already dead. What the hell is an arrow to the eye? You have to pierce the brain, right? Excuse me. Okay, what's next? We need a frame block. That's very easy. This is your basic building block, right? You wanted to create anything. In fact, here we're going to create more than one. We'll create 5. Now this is your basic, literal building block of life. Oops. This is what you do when you want to make something out of nothing, a stairway to heaven, wall, defense grid, monument to your Wang. I mean, whatever, right? So here we go. We're just going to do it out here in the middle of the street to show you. Now, I know you know the premise of Minecraft, so here you go. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Left click rotates it, but in this point and purpose, yeah, you're stupid for doing it. You place it. There you go. Look at that. Oh, my God. You're so good. And then upgrade. Of course, we heard us earlier. Left click attacks or interacts. Right click reinforces. Alternate attacks. Unless you're using an actual weapon, sword, gun, or whatever, there's not many alternate attacks, even for melee weapons. So there you go. We're just going to leave that here as a monument to our triumph, and as a distraction, because the zombie honestly will attack that first. Now, one of the most important things, there's a lot of important things, but to survive, you need a campfire. Why? Because you will need to craft things with that fire. You will need to cook food, boil water, use it as a light source, smelting, yada 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 yo yo. So we're going to craft that, and amazingly, you don't need wood, you just need small stone, because we all know stone is flammable. Right. I have no idea what to say to that. And I just think it's responsible to still put in the fireplace. I'm a soft spot for Smokey the Bear. So there you go. We've completed 8 out of 8 first survival tactics. Now, they will tell you how to do this, but I feel it's more important to know the other areas of survival. Mainly gathering the first resources you need. And believe me, you need a shitload. And then, of course, the weapons. You need more than one weapon. Don't let it tell you you'll just need a damn club and a bow and arrow. No, you want a spear. You want to use that axe when your club, your spear, and your bow are out of ammo or damaged. You want as many friggin' weapons as you can carry. The world has ended. You are running across the living dead. I have come across gargantuan enemies, and sometimes, like, during the blood moon, like, what seems like impossibly immune or undying enemies, where I have unloaded them with blunderbuss ammo, explosives, AK-47, arrows, a multitude of things, and they have not died. They have gotten me to the death. So, you are never fully prepared in this game, and that's actually one of the reasons why I love it. And then, of course, when you do this, you get your first quest. Oh, shit, here we go, perfect. I am thirsty. My health and stamina recovering is lowered. So that means I need to drink me something, right? So, in this case, I have some boiled water. I could drink the murky water, but as you can see, I have a 12% chance of dysentery. That will screw me over royally, because that will lower my stamina. That will lower my health regen. That will lower my impact on damage. That will hamper my ability to run or jump. That is not something you want in a pinch. So you have to be very careful in this game. And as you can see, already I'm running very low on space. So what you do? You build a damn storage chest is what you do. You build that sucker, and this is why it's so important. This is why it's so important, by the way, to have a area to where you can put all this shit. Pardon my Americano. And I wanted to clear all this out, and I'll do it later. But let's just put it here for shits and giggles. Can we? No, let's just put it on the wall. Why not? There we go. Because you can, so why not? And then you're going to put all the stuff you don't really immediately need to carry, like pine cone seeds. I'm not going to plant any trees now. I'm not going to make any gunpowder now. Sewing kits are useful because if you suffer a laceration, you have to sew that shit shut. Paper helps making blunderbuss ammo. Seeds for pumpkins. I don't have any farm plots. Animal fat to make torches. I definitely want painkillers. I don't need the steel. Let's craft me the water. seeds, any like large-scale crafting material is good to have, but you don't need to keep it in your immediate inventory. I am hungry now. That was my stomach growling there. Okay, so now we need food. Do we have food? Yes, we do. Chicken ration, eh? There we go. So you see the food disappear. We have some bit of food going into our belly, and now health regen. Although we don't need any health regen, but now we have an empty can, so we're going to scrap that. Because we don't need that. We have empty glass. This is the best thing to carry if you want to fill your water. And by the way, yes, you can. If you find a water source, you can gather water. You'll have to boil it, but then you can, of course, drink it and save your damn life. Let's see, this looks good-ish here. We guess we don't need that or that either. And there we go. Let's freeze up some space. The wrench is good for disassembling mechanical bits. Oh shit, we took too long. I don't like this new update where if you drop something and you literally wait like 20 seconds, it disappears for recycling. What dumb, lazy artist thought of that? Okay, well, there we go. So, this is the how you do shit part of the game. Honestly, we have no idea whether or not this even uploaded because we've been trying to connect and we've been running into the same issue we have in the last 3 bleeding days. And it's really, really, really getting annoying. So, thanks for joining. I'm going to try to do this again. And if not, we're just going to cut out the entire fucking camera segment and just do this without it because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. It seems like this action software is just bollocks and actively working against me at this point. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you really short. Full Fail Army for the win.